How's it going, everyone? Hopefully doing well. Welcome to Type 5 Heavy. Yeah, we're going to play this thing today. Now, we are going to be going through lots of different setups with this tank. We're going to play 4 games, and we're going to change the gun out. We're going to change the equipment out, and we're just going to see if it's even viable playing this thing in 2022 at the moment, especially with these 15.5 games. So, without further ado, let's go and play some games in the Type 5 Heavy. So, we get Airfield as our first game, and I'm also going to disable these, what are they called? Missions. I don't want to see them. There we go. Just another distraction that I don't really need. So yeah, we get Airfield. And, I mean, the Type 5 is slow, has a lot of hit points, but it's slow. So, kind of a mandatory turbo is needed on this thing, because otherwise you're just going to be way too slow, especially in the current meta. Now, for the equipment that you saw, I am using IRM, rammer, and turbo at the moment, just to try and give it like the ultimate speed boost. We also even have the turbo directive, so I mean, you know, it's not zooming, but it's all right, I guess. I mean, dispersion-wise, it's actually decent. You could probably get away without, like, V-stab or IRM, to be honest. Like, if we are being completely honest. 23 damage. Thank you very much, artillery. I should repair the gun. $219. Where did that even hit me? The exact same spot? Or, no, that's just the... I don't even know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Oh, we didn't even manage to pen him. Now, the standard rounds on this thing are not great. I mean, 257, and then the premium rounds are also kind of not great. 290. So, it's not the best for penetration wise. We also can't really do anything here because we just can't play this side of the map at the moment. There we go. Now we finally managed to put one in. At least that's... Well, we get a little bit of spotting on him as well. We might be able to put one into the VZ in a second. Or even this guy. A little bit high. A little bit too high. But we just sit here. It's Airfield. We can't do anything at the moment because that's this map. It's sad, but that's just how you play this map. You, for all respects, don't play this map. The Rhino just said, bunch of noobs, no surprise is losers or losses. This is the same Rhino that just went into the middle here, I believe. I mean, sure. Or that Rhino that went over there. Either one. I mean, it's not the team's fault that you're dead. Like, I was getting hit by artillery and I just came back. Like, there's no point trying to push this or push this. It's Airfield. You don't push. Ever. EBR? Cool. Maybe we can actually get a shot on this gorilla as well. We can't. VZ? I mean, I'm more surprised that we actually hit the thing. Like, sure, we can bounce, but... Come on. I just need a little bit of more damage. Airfield's so frustrating to play, man. Especially in tanks like this. Like, and to a certain aspect, it's not just the map's fault. It's also like how this tank is, because you can't afford to push anything. You will die very fast. if you try and push stuff. Ugh. I mean, this gun isn't that accurate, so I can't really blame the gun too much, but I mean, it would be nice just to get this guy killed. There we go. Now that gives me a bit more freedom in the middle here as well. Like, we should be able to shoot this Leo once, maybe. I can't really push forwards now, though, because the Leo is going to just keep peeking that side, like here. And then artillery is going to shoot me as well. We do have a Progetto, though, in their base. So if he can go and kill the artillery, then that's actually going to be quite big for us. E100. You like... No, no, actually, the mouse is more the German version of the Type 5. I wouldn't push that IS-7. I mean, yeah, you could actually go hold down behind the Rhino, I guess. I mean, that's a Jagdpanzer Z100. That's not something you want to mess with. Okay, so pretty much everything has been spotted now. So we are going to go around and down like this. And hopefully we can get at least something done here. Killed the Jagdpanzer. Gonna push forwards again. Put one into the E100 in 3 seconds. Hopefully set him on fire. Not quite. Get a little bit of spotting maybe? No. Oh, hi. Don't reload in time, but that's fine. We can just peek over like this and hopefully we can put one into him. If not, then we can put one into the gorilla. Either works. And then now we can actually use our hit points that we've been saving throughout the game to actually push down here. We spot the gorilla as well. He doesn't take one, unfortunately, but there we go, that's fine. Hopefully we can spot something out to our left in a second. People on this ridgeline here, maybe. Lovely. Go on, IS-7. Shoot the middle. That's what you should do. Wonderful gun. Don't even know how this guy isn't dead. He's not even there anymore. Ah. Well, that's annoying. Well, I guess it's time to go around into the middle. We still have 1k hit points, so we can afford to take one shot from the E50M. And this way we should be safe from the 277. Probably not from the gorilla though, but you know, it's fine. One into the E50M. I should push up so that I actually get safe from the gorilla. And in 2 seconds I can put another one in. Very nice. Now I'm going to try and turn my hull so that I actually expose the front of my tank towards him. Nice. He's now dead. Gorilla's still full health. This 277 is going to be my next victim by the looks of things. But we still need to conserve our hit points because our Gorilla's going to die in a second. That is not going to be very good when he does. So what we need to do is kill this 277 and then quickly move on to the rest of them. I honestly don't know what this 277 is doing. One into him. We are going to take one, I know. And the Manticore can do damage to me. Preload HE with intuition. Manticore coming up behind me. Really. Put one in before we die. That is good. Manticore would have ended up killing me anyway, so he makes the right decision and kills him first, and now he can actually just destroy the Manticore. He has a lot more DPM than the Manticore, so this should be a win. Like, there's no way that this is a loss. Unless he gets ammo-racked or set on fire or something. Well, 5k damage. Not too bad. We conserved our hit points. We probably could have conserved them a little bit better at the start, because we lost quite a bit to artillery. But overall, that wasn't a bad game. And we can apply that to get a little bit more XP and move our way through the field mods as well. So yeah, 5k damage, very, very nice. A good start. You know, that provides a nice little buffer because I want to maybe average around about 4k in this session. So 5k will allow us to have a little bit of a buffer when we do get those faster games. So let's now take off IRM because the dispersion was actually very good. It was a lot better than I thought. And we're going to try this. So that now we have HP boost. We now have 3,200 hit points almost. And yeah, we still got the same speed. So, I mean, yeah, slightly worse turn-in traverse and gun traverse, but we'll see how this goes. Well, this is not really the map that I wanted. But there you go. Oh, just continue going forwards. There we go. Well, we're going to go to the heavy area, obviously. I mean, the dispersion isn't that bad. Like, sure, it gets, you know, very bloomed out when you turn the tank and stuff like that, but I don't know. It goes slow enough to the point where it's not really going to matter. Like, it's not like it's an instant dispersion increase. Like with the lots of other tanks where it's super fast. Okay, hello EBR. $60 TP. Try and put one into his cupola. We hit his cupola, but we didn't. I don't even know if you can gun block in this for the cupola. I'll tell you one thing that we are going to have to try and do. I think we're going to have to load gold to go anything remotely through an E100, even on the turret roof, like the little T-bar area. Kind of annoying. I should really go to a little bit more to the right here. Go back to standard rounds, and hopefully I can then push up a little bit to get an angle on this. Come on. No. What is my reticle doing? Stop. Man, what is the reticle doing? Like, hello, Wargaming? Like, I can aim down that far. I love this game. Modeling 101. Thank you. Do I have shots here? No. Well, this is fun so far. Would have been nice to actually be able to shoot over here, but guess we're not allowed. I mean, we just have to sit here doing nothing for a bit like an airfield. It's very annoying, but it's how the game is, so nothing you can really do about it. VZ firing AP from this distance, he's not going to pen. Like, even if he hits, it's very unlikely that he pens. Try and put one in. Maybe we hit him. Man, nothing's going my way at the moment. Nothing is going my way. This really isn't the map for a Type 5. This guy AFK. Might just take the shot at this guy, to be honest. I literally have 0 damage now. Impressive. Thanks, gun. I'm trying to do damage, but the game isn't letting me at the moment. There we go. Finally, we get some damage done. I need the hill to actually go and do something. Like, they aren't doing anything at the moment. Right, now, can you push in? Okay then. The C5 is basically full health, but he's just not using his hit points. Come on, gun! Been robbed of so much damage this game. Absolutely robbed. And now my gun's gone as well. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. This is not the game for the Type 5. I can't pen the E100 here. Even on his lower plate. Can't hit him, so... Well, I might as well just wait for my gun to come back. And hopefully we can get a shot off. But I don't think that's even going to happen. Like, I don't know. There's genuinely nothing you can do on this map in a Type 5. Or just any slow tank for that matter. It's just a useless map for this tank. Well, that's a pathetic result for this tank, to be honest. Yeah. There's just nothing you can do. Like, this tank doesn't belong on that map. Like, that Prokhorovka is a good map, but for heavy tanks that aren't having turret armor or are slow, it's unplayable because you just can't do anything on the map. You have to just peek, try not to get spotted, take the shot and pull back because you're a big fat XP pinata for the enemy team, basically. Like, all they see is just pure damage here. Because if you fire heat at this thing, it will go through pretty much anywhere. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a bad map for this tank. Right, let's now go and play with the other gun. And maybe we can go and derp some people. So the good thing about the other gun is that it does get 252 pen on standard rounds, which is fine. It's manageable. But you get nearly 200 pen on premium HE, which does 900 average damage. So, if you're playing against tier 8s, you can pen a lot of people. But that's when you're playing against tier 8s. If you're actually going to be playing this tank seriously, use the other gun that I was already using, because the two guns, it's kind of night and day, the difference between them. Yeah, just make sure you use the 14cm gun, because it's a better gun. But we're now going to move on and demount HP boost. And because I believe this gun's bloom is absolutely awful, we are going to put V-stab on it. So, let's play this and see how this goes. Hopefully we can get a city map, because that'd be quite good. Alright, well, this is not really a city map, but... oh well. Yeah, you can see how it... You remember the bloom of the last game? That was without V-stab. This is with V-stab, and you can see it's about the same. So, yeah, this other gun definitely gets worse bloom than the the good gun, I should say. This is more of the meme gun. Just because of the HE rounds. And yes, it gets a longer reload time as well. Slightly longer. Not too much. It's only by about 3 seconds, I believe. It's about 17 seconds versus about 20. So, or maybe even it's about 17.7. So it's only really about 2. So keep that in mind. I would have liked to be able to intuition out to kill the standard B. That would have been quite funny. But I think I need to train intuition on my second loader. Because it is quite a long reload to actually intuition out. I guess we get rewarded for the last game that we had. But, I mean, poor 121B, man. Like, actual poor guy. I'm not trying to block this Jagdpanzer, I'm trying to get a better angle. Alright, let's push, because we need to. It's been a while since I've done a full health ammo rack. I don't agree with them, by the way. Like, full health ammo racks should not be in the game. I don't know. It's a funny, like, haha, RNG moment. What do you mean we didn't penetrate their armor? It's a Type 61, man. Well, I guess, you know, the yin and yang of RNG is in full flow now. Do you reckon he's going to pick this? It'd be kind of stupid if he does. Because he will get punished. Like, pretty much instantly. Now, I know for a fact that I can pen with 200 pen the cupola of a 60 TP. And I can also pen an FV, but I don't know where the FV is. And I guess the FV is at the back. Well, that didn't go to plan. I'm kind of surprised I didn't manage to spot anyone, though. There we go. Now he's dead. I mean, that was just greedy of me to try and peek that. And I didn't actually see that there was free artillery. So, you know, that's my bad. It's no one else's fault other than my own, but, you know, greed. Greedy, greedy Max. Anyway, we gotta slowly go up the hill, and I don't know, maybe we'll get some more damage somehow. Switch back to standard rounds because AP is going to be better off at distance. I don't actually know where the FV is, because he shot at us, but we couldn't see him, like when he fired. So I guess he's all the way at the back. We may be able to get a shot off in a second on him, maybe. There's the RT. Is the FV full health? Load intuition. Load the HE. Get it ready for the FE if he's on this ridge line. Because if he is, then nom 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 time for me. He's all the way at the back of the map. I don't think he's going to peek me. Please. That's it, Patton. Keep going back. Gun. Just for once, man. Why did the chief ram the Patton? Whatever, game. Whatever, man. Sure thing. I mean, that would have penned with AP, but whatever. Well, 2.7k damage. That could have been a hell of a lot more if I'd actually just played not like an idiot. We were gifted nearly 2k damage, so we only really got 700 damage out of that game. Well done, Max. Very well done. I mean, maybe we're a little bit unlucky with RNG, sure, but I don't know. Like, we should have had all our health going forwards, and then I wouldn't have had to be unlucky with RNG on the pattern, for example. I could have just gone out and taken the shot, and it wouldn't have mattered if he shot me, where I had to kind of play passively. So, yeah, in reality, it's only my fault that we didn't get more damage, because we would have got an extra, you know, almost 1k if we had actually hit the back of the pattern. But there you go. So, let's now... What are we going to use now? I honestly don't know. Should we mess around? I think we should mess around. So we now go full HE. I do not recommend you do this, just so you know. We ditched a rammer. We ditched a turbo. And we're going for the most accurate Type 5 heavy. Ah, yes. 0.37 accuracy. Very good. I'm sure nothing can go wrong here. I mean, I should probably put a vents directive, to be honest. Yeah, I should definitely put a vents directive. No, nothing can go wrong here. This is going to be 100% fine. And I actually don't have these trained up. Can I put a thingy on them? I mean, I'm not going to use this for anyone else, so... Go, my friends. Become a better crew. They really need a way of doing this so I can select multiple. Just let me say, okay, I want to put 10 books on this. Why do I have to keep clicking through them all? Why is he on 99%? Why can't you just be on 100? How much do you need? 2k. Fine, take it. Right, now I can select some brand new skills for my crew. Brilliant. I guess we go repairs. Why the hell don't they have repairs? What is this crew? Yes, off-road driving. We'll take that. Repairs, obviously. Repairs. And I'm pretty sure it's repairs on this one, yeah. There we go. At least we now have intuition for... Well, let's just play a game, shall we? Hopefully we get tier 8s on, like, Ruinberg or something, or Himmels. This is not really Himmelsdorf. Or Ruinberg, for that matter. This is Sand River. With free arty. Tier 10 only. Well, let's I don't really know. I guess we just go to the middle and just pray that we can do something. Because like I can't even really did that look like it? I guess it just went over him. But well, I guess I'm not going to the middle. But it looked like it went through him, almost. Either way, I wasn't expecting it to hit, so... Well, we are becoming a camping Type 5. Very good. Just, love to see that, don't you? I don't know if I can even shoot this far. How far away is it? 710. Goes to 720. No one's there. I think 720 is the maximum you can shoot out of render. So, should we try again? Well, doesn't look like there's anyone there. Let's see. I am Type 5 heavy. Professional. Bush. See? Nobody will... Nobody will find me here. I'm too slow. I'd love to play where this rhino is, but I'm way too slow to get there before like taking all my health. Like by the time that I get to where the E4 is, I lose like half my hit points. By the way, does this make me a gold noob? Oh, hello, friend. That would have been so nice. Well, I think the time has come for me to blind fire this again. And just move forwards. Because I am very bored. Oh, I see that little drift. Yeah. Drift machine. Oh, by the way, your R key is very important on a Type 5. Much like with the mouse, the E100, the Type 4, the triple R press is perfection. If you can perfect that, you can perfect anything. Oh, there's an E3. Oh. Shalom. Oh. He's gonna die now before I can even do anything. It's not even my spotting. It's the only thing that I can really pen. Man, why do we have to get such a useless map for this tank? I can't even see this guy. Very cool. 387. Yes. But the thing is, this tank isn't bad or anything like that. It's just so useless on most of these maps nowadays. That you just don't have a choice. You just don't play it. Because if you get Sand River or any open map, you're just completely useless. He's literally running away from me. He would rather go in front of two tanks than me. Okay. Oh. Well, that was absolutely awful. We're going to play one more game because I want a better game. Like, I don't know. This is the Type 5 though. As I said, it's so map dependent if you can actually do anything. And it's not even like it's map dependent if you can do well. It's map dependent if you can do anything. Like, you need a good map to get anything out of this tank. And I mean anything. Like, it's one of the most map dependent tanks I've ever seen. It's like playing a light tank because you just need those good maps to have a good session in it. Like, you see how we started off? Like, 5k damage? I mean, yeah, sure, now, like, you know, memeing around with this, but, like, you saw on Karelia. Like, fine, that could have been, like, 4k if I'd actually played it right. But Sand River? What am I meant to do? Prokhorovka? What am I meant to do? Like, there's nothing that you can actually do on those maps because you're too slow and you're too fat and you don't really have a good gun overall. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to play one more game and hopefully we can actually find a good map. Please. This is good. Onwards! So let's see what we can actually end up doing. Obviously, we're going to go down to the heavy corner because we're too slow to really make it across here without taking a lot of damage. We could easily lose like 1k hit points straight away just by trying to cross the exact same way this Baraska's doing right now. So we need to obviously play the heavy corner, play a little bit passively. We don't really have too much gun depression. I mean, yeah, we do have some, but it makes no difference if we use gun depression or not because we're going to get penned anyway. So you might as well just go onto this corner and just hope for the best. And there are a few tanks. The IS-3 we can pen. Yeah. We can kind of pen a phase 1, sort of. Ish, maybe. Who knows? That's a T30 with the small gun. You can pen his cupola. I don't like this guy going backwards and forwards. It's very annoying. You his APCR. I don't know what his APCR rounds pen are on the small gun. I know that they're 320 on the big gun, but on the small one I have no idea what it is. Well, that went nowhere close. This SU is pretty useless here. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take his spot. I don't normally do this. Like, and push... Not push people out. I'm not pushing him out, but... He's very, very useless there. 92 damage. Yes. I can tell this is going to be a 10k damage game. Da 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 da. Mr. Phase 1. Hello. Oh, he's not happy. Anyway. Hello, E3. I can't really do anything about you at the moment, unfortunately. We're actually going to just reverse back here. Make sure that... the ice free's dead as well. So, okay, we'll just reverse all the way back then. And I think the T-30 is not going to shoot me. Because he's going to be preoccupied with the T-95 and friends. So we should be able to then move up and hopefully defend the base. I mean, we still have a lot of hit points, and there's still a fair few amount of tanks. There's also still that E100, so... Godzilla is moving. Can't actually pen the side of his turret. Didn't even get spotted for that. Just a superior gamer. How can I not pen the side of that? Do I need to be careful here? Nah. Yeah. Good luck, Barask. How are you doing, mate? Yeah. I don't think you're going to pen me. It was worth a shot. This Barask can't pen me. Like, look, he... Go for it! I also think that the SU is up here. Should we have a little look? Wait, where's the corner bit? Hey? There? That looks so weird, doesn't it? Where does it actually go in? I don't even know. Looks so weird. That's like disorientating looking at that. So does it go in there? Wait, if I ping that, that's right at the very back, so he could be here. It looks so weird. That's not just me, right? Like, it's very, very hard to see exactly where it goes in. Like, that's not just me being a bit of a dent. I mean, I am a dent, but... Okay, well, we didn't get spotted by driving down here, so I'm guessing that he's not here. Imagine if they get the side... I was about to say, imagine if I get the side of an E3. And I almost got my wish. Unfortunately, though, I have activated him, and he is now fixated on me. Can this SU... I'm going to give some damage to this SU. Hello, friend. No? Oh. Why is it E3 still looking at me? He's really scared. The T30 here. 43 damage. Very good. I don't even think I can pen this guy. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do to this guy. Literally nothing. I mean, screw it. I'm just going to give him some damage, but... Come on, then. Have the damage. I don't know what I've just witnessed. I just offered him damage. And he fired HE at me. Have some more damage. You're still firing HE. How are you firing? Like, why are you firing HE? And how does it do 400 damage to me? You know what? No damage for you. Bad E3. T30, would you like some damage? I have plenty to go around at the moment. Or maybe the SUs, yeah? They can have some damage. Go for it, my little SU friends. See, I'm a kind player. I give back to the community. I offer them damage. In return, they get spotted, but I offer them damage. See? I am a kind person. You remember when I said, in return, they get spotted? They might not get spotted. What the hell did that pen? Aha! Yes! Oh, he's like right there, I think. Or something. I don't know. I mean, my tank's so bloody tall that you can kind of just be shot by anything. Go on, little T95. We're going to blind shot this. No one there. No. Onwards. I'm pretty certain he's in this bush. But he has to be, right? If he shot at me. Yes. At least we had a fun meme game. This poor Leo PTA, man. Took 1014. Oh, but you can even get a field mod now. Beautiful. But realistically speaking, we're just going to mount this again and then sell this because... I mean, the way to go is probably this setup. You go, obviously, turbo, rammer, V-stab. You get a nice gun handling because you do have the good gun. And, you know, something like this for the ammo loadout, it gets plenty of rounds. So you don't need to go, like, you know, all gold because you're never going to go through that many rounds. So you go something like that. You conserve a little bit of credits with, you know, the lightly armored tanks. And then, yeah, just fire 290 because it's only 290. Like, the difference between these two is quite a lot, but then also kind of not. Because it's not like you go from, let's say the 260, right? It's not like you go from 260 standard pen to then 340 heat. Like, you're kind of getting, you know, AP rounds at 290. And yes, it is AP rounds, so they do normalize better. So you don't have to you don't need as much pen as you would if it were their APCR, for example. But there's still only 290 pen. Anything that's around about 320 millimeters thick for APCR to go through, it will go through around about 300. But you're still needing about 300. So E100 turrets are still going to be a problem, even with premium rounds. Yeah, you're kind of limited by this. But is the Type 5 a bad tank? I mean, the tank itself isn't bad because I think that it's actually pretty well balanced. Like, you have the hit points to actually take shots and damage in return for you outputting damage. And if you trade 1 for 1, because you have bigger alpha, usually you get more damage than you receive. So even if you used up all your hit points, which you have 2,900 of, you would still end up getting like 3k damage, even if you traded like 1 for 1 every time. So it's not a bad tank, but as I said, it's so limited by the maps. Like, everyone always asks me, is there any maps that you actually like? And the problem is that there are maps that I like. I like Himmelsdorf. I like Ruinberg, apart from, you know, they need to balance it out a little bit more. But I mean, Himmelsdorf is just a beautiful map. I mean, apart from if you're on a light tank. But besides that, the Type 5 is just so map dependent on if you have a good session or not, or good games or not, that I couldn't recommend it to anyone. Right? I wouldn't recommend this thing. Is it a bad tank though? No. But is it a bad tank in today's meta? Yes. Yes, it is. It's too slow. It's too fat. It doesn't really have a good gun. And you need a city map. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.